And hello, everyone. The guest that I've been talking about is Mina on the west side of the state. I'm over here on the east, mid-Michigan area, and homesteading, growing your own food, eating healthier. And I came across you with, one of your friends possibly on social media. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's great to see you. It's good to meet you.
So, what in I don't need a definition, but what do people think of when they think of homesteading? I think of it, eating locally, avoiding the processed foods and getting more in tune with supporting your local farmer. Is that kind of what we're talking about, or growing your own food or so
Yeah,
forth?
yeah. I think it can encompass all of those things.
Okay.
People who really want to be more hands-on with their food source.
Okay, and that could include anything from getting a garden if you're in a town where you can't have chickens or something,
Yep.
or if you wanted to go chickens in. It gives the gamut probably because you don't need to go. Some people can't go all out, but they would like to do more. So I'm
Right.
sure there's different phases of how people can get started.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Some people, like you said, just have a garden. Some people maybe just have some chickens. Um, then a lot of times you get excited about it and then you want to try more. And so if you have enough property, maybe you'd add a couple hogs or a milk cow or some turkeys, and you can do all kinds of things. You can produce all kinds of food. Some people want to just learn how to cook more naturally for their family. And so, even if they don't have enough property to grow their own meat or vegetables, they can source it locally and then just learn in their own kitchen how to do a better job of eating clean and eating local.
Yeah, and I'm 49 years old. I grew up in Metro Detroit. I worked in TV news, always driving around getting fast food and so forth. And I don't know what just hit my family and us. We started looking at all, the chemicals in the food, and our doctor was showing us the obesity rates going up and the cancer rates and so forth. And that's not being a conspiracy theorist. The food is just not healthy. So, do you see many people starting to think like that? Like, really, what's going on? It's the
I think so. I mean, the people that I've gotten to know over the last, say, I don't know, 20 years. I was a homeschooler. I homeschooled all four of our kids, and the homeschool community tends to be thinking outside the box, so to speak. And they might be the forerunners of trying to do something in a little different way. And I think that eating more healthy, learning about what's in the food is something that I learned from other homeschoolers, and then I just started doing research on my own, and then of course you can see, there are all kind of health food gurus out there who will, promote um, their line of diets and kind of healthy eating, and so it's very popular.
yeah. How it's amazing. I've just started the process of like buying from a butcher locally and buying just local things that are from farmers. You feel a lot better. Do you see that as well? That actually it does improve your health or your mental well being. Or for me, it's seeming to it's healthier. It literally feels better.
Yeah, yeah. I think what drew me into it was I wanted my children to be healthier and to learn. And I learned from other people that their diet can contribute to how much they can pay attention and grow healthy, and have good, healthy emotions and good friendships. And so, you know, that for adults as well, right? You find that your attention span is better, your critical thinking is better. Like you said, you just feel better when you eat better, and then you start to notice, unfortunately, that when you do go out to eat and you eat that fast food or whatever, then you're like, oh, I don't feel so good.
Yeah, I had that today. We went out for breakfast somewhere. I'm like, oh, I don't feel that good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say there's someone watching this, and there might be who wants to get started, but they're kind of intimidated. And where can they start? The first thing, you have a conference coming up. That would probably be a good introduction.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think when you get into a crowd of people who are enthusiastic and motivated to do good, healthy things with their life, to express their freedom, to choose how to eat, um, I think it's empowering. I think everybody starts somewhere, right? I mean, you can start small with just learning how to bake bread. And a lot of people did that over COVID, right? Like
Yeah.
flour was selling out of stores.
Yeah, that's
because
right.
people were learning how to bake. And yeah, just what's your favorite food? Learn how to cook it at home.
Okay, so I think some people, I'm a kind of guy that I like going all in, and then sometimes I get to feed it. So it can be a small process working your way. You don't have to get a cow in your backyard right
No,
away.
no,
Okay.
we don't have a milk cow. We've got some beef cows, but
Yeah. But you can, like you said, start even with a garden, something little.
yes, yeah. Just about anybody can grow something out of a pot, you know.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a lot of land for that.
And
Watch a
then,
YouTube video, learn how to do it.
yeah, everything's on YouTube. And then when you get tasting how good that is and healthy,
Oh yeah,
you're going to want to do more probably.
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me, you have the Homesteaders Conference. When, where, what is happening? Give me all the details.
It's called the Mitten Homesteaders Conference.
Okay.
It's going to be held in Lake Odessa at the fairgrounds, Lake Odessa, Michigan. That's in southern Michigan.
Yes.
It's going to be May 17 and 18, so a Friday and a Saturday. We've got a lineup of, I think, about 16 speakers on all different topics. There's going to be vendors, people selling homemade things. We're going to have some food trucks for food. It's going to be, families are all welcome. Children are free if they're under 16.
Oh.
So yeah, we're really excited about it. We're hoping to get a bunch of homesteaders together, people who want to learn homesteading and just promote that healthy lifestyle.
I might bring my wife out there if I'm free. That's a weekend, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay. I might do that myself because we are in that camp. I will put the information on, email me or text me the link. You have a website or something online. I can,
yep.
okay. For those of you who are watching, I'll put a link associated with this video wherever it is. And once again, the thing is, even if you're thinking about this, just show up because I'm sure the people there, like yourself or others, they're willing to embrace outsiders to come in and to be part and learn, right? That's what it's all about.
Oh yeah, it's for anyone who wants to, right? I mean, we have the freedom to choose how we want to feed our bodies and how we want to live our lives. And so anyone is welcome to come and do that.
Well, one thing I just thought of, is it false? I hear a lot of people say it is so expensive to eat healthy. Is that not necessarily true, or are there ways to do both?
Well, it really depends on, I grew up eating food made from scratch and I understood that was cheaper.
Okay.
I thought it was cheaper and that's why I did it.
Yeah.
So, but it takes more time. So I don't think it's more expensive per se to eat healthy, but it takes more of your time.
Gotcha. And I've realized that now with planning and doing things. So, but if you're dedicated to, so not necessarily, that might be an excuse for some people, but if you have the dedication and the time, you can do it because heck, I go to, last year when I went to McDonald's, one trip was like $25 for two people. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, if you take the time it took you to get to McDonald's and to drive back home, if you think about spending that time in the kitchen cooking something wholesome, it's a good trade-off.
Exactly. Okay. Well, I just wanted to have you on because these are the type of things I wasn't really, when I was in journalism and working on TV news, I worked in Flint. I could do a story for like a minute and a half, but these kind of discussions, I think people need to hear more about because there's a lot of stuff going on and you're hearing more interest about it. So I might have you on again if I have issues, people have questions, if that's okay.
Sure, that's fine. I'm happy to talk about it.
Okay, and May 17th and 18th?
That is correct. Yep.
Oh, okay, I'll put a link on here. And it's good to know that if anyone even has an inkling or interest, just show up and they can be welcome with open arms.
Yep, you can buy tickets on the website right now. If we still have some left, then they can be purchased at the gate.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome, Dave. Thanks for having me.